Think back to a time when physical tasks felt easier, lifting heavy objects, climbing stairs without a second thought, or getting up from a low chair effortlessly. Now, perhaps those actions require more effort, leave you feeling weaker, or you notice a visible change in muscle firmness. You might feel frustrated by this creeping loss of strength, attributing it to just getting old or not exercising enough, even if you try to stay active. But what if this decline isn't just inevitable aging, but a specific, manageable condition, sarcopenia? That involves your muscles losing their ability to respond effectively to growth signals. And what if the key to fighting this isn't a complex regimen, but ensuring you get enough of just one crucial nutrient from a simple food source? How can focusing on a single nutrient profoundly influence your body's ability to rebuild and maintain muscle as you age? What if I told you that by the end of this script, you will know exactly what age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, is, understand why your aging muscles become less responsive, and discover the single most important nutrient and an accessible food source that provides it, a nutrient that is scientifically proven to help trigger muscle growth and fight sarcopenia in old age, potentially helping you regain strength and defeat weakness? Remain with me as you read these sentences. Did you realize that age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, is driven significantly by your muscles becoming less sensitive to the signals that tell them to grow and repair, and that providing enough of a specific nutrient can resensitize them? It's not your imagination that building or even maintaining muscle feels like an uphill battle after 50. Sarcopenia involves not just losing muscle mass but also anabolic resistance, a state where your muscle cells don't respond as strongly to stimuli like exercise and protein intake as they used to. This means the signals to build and repair muscle are weaker, making it harder to counteract the natural process of muscle breakdown. Often this resistance and subsequent muscle loss progress silently for years, without acute pain, until a significant amount of strength is gone, manifesting as noticeable weakness, difficulty with physical tasks, and reduced independence. This quiet erosion of muscle power is a major factor contributing to reduced mobility, increased fall risk, and decreased quality of life. Have you ever felt weaker than you think you should? Noticed a decrease in your physical capability despite efforts to stay active? Or worried about maintaining your independence as you get older? This isn't just typical aging you have to accept. It points directly to sarcopenia and its underlying anabolic resistance, a condition you can actively fight by targeting a specific biological pathway. Scientists have pinpointed the most important trigger for this pathway, and it's a single nutrient you can get from food. Doctors are increasingly aware of sarcopenia, but the specific nutritional strategies to directly combat anabolic resistance with a single key nutrient are not always highlighted. Yet, understanding and acting on the signal your aging muscles desperately need holds the key to regaining strength and defeating sarcopenia. Sarcopenia, recognized as a muscle disease, is characterized significantly by anabolic resistance, the reduced responsiveness of muscle protein synthesis to typically effective doses of anabolic stimuli like exercise and protein. Unlike more obvious conditions, anabolic resistance functions in the background. There are no blaring sirens signaling that your muscle cell's growth switch is harder to flip. It gradually undermines your ability to maintain or build muscle until the evidence becomes undeniable: persistent weakness, slower progress from strength training, difficulty performing activities that require muscular effort, and a general feeling of physical decline. A startling truth revealed by numerous studies from leading research institutions specializing in aging and muscle metabolism. Even if you consume enough protein and exercise regularly, if you don't provide a potent enough dose of the specific nutrient that acts as the primary key for triggering muscle protein synthesis, your muscles may remain less responsive due to anabolic resistance, making it difficult to fight sarcopenia effectively. The worst thing isn't even that this occurs. It's that many people don't realize the power of this single nutrient in overcoming this age-related barrier. This process of silent anabolic resistance can begin decades earlier for many, often in their 40s or 50s, but its impact on noticeable muscle loss and weakness becomes more pronounced in old age. This one click could make all the difference if you or someone you care about is experiencing muscle weakness, losing strength, or is concerned about sarcopenia in old age and wants to discover a simple, powerful nutritional strategy to fight back. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell before we proceed with this life-altering information about the single nutrient and food source that can help you regain muscle and defeat Sarcopenia in old age. Every week we offer important health insights, like this one that could significantly raise your standard of living, physical capability, and independence. Our upcoming video might be just what you or a loved one needs to hear to feel stronger and more capable, so don't miss it. Are you prepared to discover the nutritional key to fighting sarcopenia? Get ready, and I want to know whether you's with me if you's now watching. If this video resonates with you, if you've felt that muscle weakness or worried about sarcopenia, type 1 in the comments section. If not, type 0. The uplifting discovery: you can actively fight sarcopenia and regain muscle strength in old age by directly addressing the issue of anabolic resistance. There is immense hope for stimulating muscle protein synthesis and preserving or rebuilding muscle mass even as you age significantly. The notion that sarcopenia is unstoppable is being challenged by recent, groundbreaking discoveries in nutritional science, highlighting the power of one specific nutrient to act as the primary trigger for muscle growth pathways. According to numerous studies, consistently providing your body with sufficient amounts of this single crucial nutrient can significantly improve muscle responsiveness to anabolic stimuli, increase muscle protein synthesis rates, and help counteract the muscle loss associated with sarcopenia. Researchers have found that this specific nutrient acts as the on switch for the main pathway, mTOR, that signals muscle cells to build protein. Researchers today understand that while aging increases anabolic resistance, the rate of muscle loss and the potential for regaining strength can be dramatically influenced by easy-to-implement methods centered around ensuring adequate intake of this single key nutrient. What if I told you that by focusing on just one nutrient found abundantly in specific accessible foods, you can provide your aging muscles with the most powerful signal they need to build and stay strong, helping you defeat sarcopenia and regain physical capability in old age? When it comes to fighting muscle loss in older adults, prioritizing this single nutrient is a foundational and highly impactful strategy. Let's dive into the one nutrient food that can help you regain muscle and defeat sarcopenia in old age. The single most important nutrient for triggering muscle protein synthesis and helping to overcome age-related anabolic resistance is the amino acid leucine. Leucine is one of the 3 branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, but it stands out because it is the primary signaling molecule that directly activates the mTOR pathway, the master regulator of muscle protein synthesis. Think of mTOR as the main growth switch in your muscle cells. While you need all the essential amino acids present for muscle building to actually occur once the switch is flipped, leucine is the key that turns that switch on. As anabolic resistance occurs with age, your muscles require a higher threshold of leucine to stimulate mTOR, effectively compared to younger muscles. This means simply eating some protein might not be enough. You need to ensure you're getting a sufficient, potent dose of leucine specifically to send that strong signal to build and repair. Consistently providing this signal is crucial for prompting your aging muscles to synthesize protein, helping to prevent the breakdown that characterizes sarcopenia and promoting the growth needed to regain strength. Leucine is the essential trigger that makes your muscles responsive again. While leucine is found in various protein sources, some foods are particularly rich in it and deliver it effectively. The most accessible, convenient, and potent food source that provides a significant dose of leucine alongside other essential amino acids is high-quality dairy protein, specifically from foods like whey protein, isolate or concentrate, often found in protein powders, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese. These dairy proteins have a high leucine content relative to their total protein and are effectively utilized by the body. While whey acts faster, casein, found in yogurt and cottage cheese, provides a sustained release, and a combination can be beneficial for a single, potent dose strategy to overcome anabolic resistance and trigger muscle synthesis throughout the day, especially around physical activity or incorporated into meals. Focusing on getting enough leucine from these high-quality dairy sources is key. A serving of Greek yogurt, around 150, 200, or cottage cheese, around 150, 200 gram, or a scoop of whey protein powder, typically 20 to 25 g protein, provides a sufficient amount of leucine, often 2-3 grams or more, to effectively stimulate the mTOR pathway in aging muscles. This targeted, consistent intake of leucine-rich dairy protein provides the primary signal needed to fight sarcopenia. How to make it your anti-sarcopenia nutrient food. Commit to consuming a significant source of leucine-rich dairy, protein with meals or strategically throughout the day, especially after any physical activity. This could be a serving of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese with breakfast or as a snack, or adding a scoop of whey protein powder to a smoothie or shake. Aim to get at least 2 to 3 grams of leucine at key eating opportunities to maximize the anabolic stimulus. By consistently providing this powerful nutrient from these accessible foods, you are directly targeting the biological pathway responsible for muscle growth and repair, helping to defeat the anabolic resistance that drives sarcopenia in old age. This simple, conscious food choice every day sends the strongest possible signal to your aging muscles to build, repair, and stay strong. Your muscle strength, physical capability, and independence in old age are profoundly influenced by whether you provide your muscles with the most important signal they need to grow and stay strong, the amino acid, leucine, from high-quality sources like dairy protein. Just accepting creeping weakness or trying general strategies isn't enough to effectively combat the specific process of sarcopenia and its underlying anabolic resistance. Prioritizing sufficient intake of leucine, particularly from foods like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or whey protein, is the single most impactful nutritional strategy to fight back against age-related muscle loss. Consistently implementing this focus on one key nutrient food can significantly stimulate muscle protein synthesis, help preserve or regain muscle mass and strength, and improve functional capacity. Unlike just hoping for the best, keep in mind that while leucine is the trigger, you still need enough total protein and regular resistance exercise for muscle building to occur effectively. Your strength and independence will improve the sooner you prioritize this fundamental nutrient. Don't wait until simple movements become a major struggle, until you experience a fall due to weakness, or when your physical limitations prevent you from living the life you desire. With these insights into the one nutrient food to regain muscle and defeat sarcopenia in old age, focusing on the leucine found in high-quality dairy protein like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or whey, you can begin actively fighting age-related muscle loss right now. The startling reality is that focusing on this single, accessible, and powerful nutrient food, easily incorporated into your daily diet, may dramatically improve your muscle mass, your strength, your physical capability, and your overall independence for decades to come. Far more than relying on chance or accepting decline, you literally hold the power, through choosing foods rich in this specific nutrient, to defeat sarcopenia and maintain your physical vitality. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell immediately if you thought this information was helpful and provided a clear, actionable guide to fighting sarcopenia with one nutrient food. We are always looking at the newest developments in nutrition, exercise science, longevity, and vibrant aging. 3 easy morning routines that can prolong your life are revealed in our upcoming video. You should not miss it. Show this video to a loved one who may be experiencing muscle weakness, losing strength, or concerned about sarcopenia in old age. Their life might be changed by your simple act of sharing this powerful information about leucine. Remember to tell us in the comment section below if you plan to prioritize leucine-rich dairy protein starting today to fight sarcopenia. Are you going to do something today